Once, Troy was a city filled with grandeur and joy. Each street echoed with laughter, each moment steeped in celebration. The people of Troy rejoiced, basking in the warmth of the sun, until then invited arrived. The horizon filled with enemy sails, the largest armada the world had ever seen. No army could ever strike fear into the brave warriors of Troy, but only if it's not the Myrmidons. They're ruthless and seasoned warriors, and they are as ugly as their leader is handsome. Achilles. He was fearless and relentless. His warriors believed he was born on fire. It was he who led the entire army into battle. Troy stood no chance. Defeat was inevitable. Troy's warriors had lost hope. Even the wind could be heard through the silence of despair. But in the final moment before the fall, sunlight pierced through the clouds, offering a glimmer of hope. The warriors felt the ground begin to quake. It was a formidable cavalry force. The Amazons. Beautiful. Brave. Warriors ready to fight anywhere and against anyone. Along with their great queen, Penthesilea. In her legendary helmet. It was a brave act to come to Troy's aid, for here they would face Achilles. To them, he was a dark figure. One surrounded by countless terrifying myths. That he was the oldest being on Earth. Or that he was raised by a pack of dire wolves. That he came to us from distant stars. Or rose from hell to punish our sins. Perhaps he is the king of a dark, mysterious forest. or hunt of frost giants. Or that lava flows through his veins instead of blood. That he is the emperor of battles. But the Amazons are legendary because they test all myths and practice. Penthesilea, as a true leader, led her warriors into battle. The Amazons, as usual, entered the battle with no doubts and full commitment. Achilles watched for now. The Amazons fought fiercely and showed no mercy to the enemy. Soon they began to push the enemy back. Some warriors even started to flee. The brave Amazons turned the tide of the battle. Achilles could no longer remain on the sidelines. He was genuinely enraged by the current situation. In his rage, Achilles is unstoppable. Every blow he struck hit its target. One by one, he took down his opponents. No one could keep up with his movements. He quickly drew the Amazons' attention. And at one point, found himself trapped by them. As it turned out, they were the ones trapped with him. For the first time, fear began to show in the Amazon's eyes. They felt the full power of Achilles' firsthand. They dubbed him unkillable demon of war. But hope is not lost as long as their queen lives. She was for them like a warrior, guardian angel, or an angel of vengeance in her legendary helmet. At last, they found each other on the battlefield. The cold-blooded Achilles and the fierce Penthesilea. Everyone knew that this fight would decide the outcome of the battle. Every dodge was life-saving. Every strike could be the last. The tension grew with every passing second Two unstoppable forces clashed within the walls of Troy. They are ready for another charge, told each other. The battle reached its peak. Penthesilea decided to pull all her strength into the final strike. But Achilles dodged. He took his moment and delivered a fatal blow. Her helmet was knocked off. In that same instant, Achilles' confident gaze turned to fear. Because for the first time he felt regret in battle. After her final breath, Achilles would never be the same. He pierced her body, but she pierced his heart. He saw nobility in her. Beauty. Strength. Grace. Grandeur. Honor. He saw the queen of Amazons, Penthesilea. Your victory enveloped everyone, except for one. He was left alone with his grief and regret. Honoring Penthesilea as he laid her to rest with all due respect. He spent the entire night deep in thought. But even after the darkest night, the dawn always comes. With this sunrise, Achilles changed forever. And new challenges lie ahead of him. Legends will never be